Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream where we're going to go straight into the game because that's the scene I have selected. Because we're going to do day 3 of Plan B, Terraform, and I do want to do some terraforming. That's the plan. That's the plan. I'm just here mucking about with these trains for a little bit, trying to get things going. Let's move you up there. Let's move you up there. Let's move you down there. Okay. Don't really know what's doing what, when, where, how, whatever here. Oh, this is the carbon pickup for the polymer. Okay, that's fine. The reinforced concrete is still the same and isn't really being used, although it has now run out of actual concrete. Probably a good thing. So yeah, we're probably. I'm just gonna waste all this steel that's here. I know that is a big waste. Also, I'm gonna unmute the game so you can hear it. I hear the kaboom, kaboom. Lots of kabooms. Yeah, I'm gonna do that and just so we have our concrete doing our concrete things. And I'm going to move these to be more centered so we get balances from both sides. Okay, put on. And one's going to here, and one's going to here, and we're good, but we are kind of capped. Dallas is not expanding because it doesn't have any high-tech parts, and Fortune isn't expanding because it has no high-tech parts. We do have high-tech parts down here, but they're not being built because they require aluminium. So let's get on with the aluminium, which is up here. Yes. This is the aluminium up here. And I want to bring all this aluminium to the end somewhere. I'm going to bring it down, in fact. I'm not going to do this here. I'm going to bring it down. So let's place all of our extractors. Place. Any more in here that I haven't down? Couple. There you go. Okay, we got it there. Sonic Red, hello. Good evening. I hope you are having a good day today. Sorry for not coming live. Well, you're here now, that's all that matters. You are going to store aluminium. Good there. 1, 2, 3. There. You having a good day today? Sonic Red, I hope you are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Do we need to do that? Hold on, this isn't right. No, it needs to be 3. It needs to be 3. Because otherwise that one gets nothing there. So yeah, so this is wrong. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let me just go 1, 2, 3. There. Ba-doop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7. And let's see here. 1, 2, 3. come along to here because we need to run this one here. And we're going to do the same. We have a beautiful community, as in the Sonic fandom, because yes, that is fantastic. My community is fantastic as well. I'm sure your community is fantastic. Everyone has a fantastic community. Everyone is very blessed. I feel the internet is actually a nice place to be in general. So yeah. Tamshi, hello. I keep saying Tamshi and it's not, it's Tamshi. Hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good day. Right, so that can read down to here. That can go to there. This can go to here. This one wants to go there. We'll move that one over so this can share to there. Like that. Boom, boom, there you go. And all of these will gather the aluminium down to here. Hopefully. That's the plan. Anyway, we will see whether that plan works or not. So let's the... do the loop there, and then we'll pick up stuff there. Say however you're comfortable saying it. Yeah, it's unfortunately with names and even with just general words. Sometimes if I say them wrong, like 2 or 3 times, I will just constantly say them wrong, even when people correct me. It's especially when it comes to names. I know that's not fantastic, and you should always make sure to pronounce names correctly. But it's always a slightly confusing thing. Okay, so we're going to come off here. I like to build as straight a line as I can get, which I can't do because it doesn't like that. You can only go a certain distance before it goes, no, I don't like being that anymore. I want to be a crooked line. Bit of a straight line. Like here. Like here. Why is that changing? I wonder if it's because there's not a broken hex, but there's one of those half hexes in between. But how are you today, Tamji? How are you? Are you having a good day? You enjoying your Wednesday? It is Wednesday. You have made it halfway through the week. Good job. Good job. Well done, you. Okay, where's the water? The water's going to be here. No, I want to bring it all down here. This is where our production part is. So, this is where to put it. I'll put it below. We'll put it below this one. I am doing very well. Very wet day today. It's been snowing in most of the UK. Apart from where I am, it's just been raining all day, which makes sense because you can't get any more south than I am in the UK. And if it snows down here, the rest of the country is very, very much screwed. The snow to get all the way down to us here, you need a lot. You need a lot of snow. Right, this is aluminium ore. Smelt it. Aluminium bars. Then we'll do aluminium bar, and bar. Okay, and then we just want to rinse and repeat this all the way along. Oh, that's wrong. Boop, boop. There you go. It's been snowing around as well. Yeah, it's really bizarre to think that it's spring. Spring has sprung and then snow is coming. So yeah, I think this is a little bit messed up. Okay, so this is 30. This is the same as our steel production. So this is 960. Change that to. Oh, aluminium. Aluminium, there we go. Oh, hold on, it's not aluminium, it's yeah, it's aluminum. ALUMINM. Boom. Boom. It's not aluminium, it's aluminum. It's aluminum. It has to be aluminum. Why? Why must it be aluminum? Confound you. Right. So now we want to pick up the aluminium from up here. And I am going to put the trains. Let's put the train here. And put the train. No, up there. That's where it's going to get dropped off, isn't it? Yeah. So there. It's damn smart weather. The 13th day, the 13th month. Damn smart weather. Hello, Silver. Good evening. I hope you're having a good day. Zoop. Doop doop. Oh. And that one there. To that one there. And aluminium or aluminum or whatever it wants to be. I don't even know. Right, so what does this require? This requires 60 aluminium each. 6 times 8 is 8, 16, 32, 40, 48, 54, 540. This can deliver 25, which is nowhere near the amount it needs to be. We need more trains. We're going to need more trains. See if we can deliver 128, 120, 125. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we need more trains. Why are we not getting trains? We're not getting trains because we don't have any high-tech parts. Trains require high-tech parts. We do not have any high-tech parts, so we fix that. More choo-choos! More choo-choos, many choo-choos, all the choo-choos. Okay. Okay, I should have done this in the other order. I should have put the aluminium above this, because, but yeah, that's okay. Okay, so now we've got 3 trains left. So I'm going to go, this one goes to here, and it's delivering aluminium. I'm going to come over to this side. Okay, this one is delivering to there, aluminium. That should balance all out, hopefully. And now I have 1 train left, which is going to take high-tech parts from anywhere, because it doesn't matter, to here, delivering high-tech parts, to build more trains. And now we're out of trains. I have all the trains doing the stuff to make the trains. More trains for trains. Heard you like trains. Okay. How many did you build of those? You built 116. That should be fine. We should have enough of those. Not a problem. Reinforced concrete. You are still going strong. That's okay. Okay. This is still going. It's not going strong, but it is still going. Have those trains more reliable than the ones in the Deutsche Bahn? What's your many transport systems here? I mean, the Southeastern Rail here in the UK isn't all that much more reliable. They're very good at putting the prices up, and they're very good at making the trains late. But I don't know whether that's actually I don't know if that's an actual issue with the trains being bad, or whether it's an issue with just people not being paid enough. So, yeah. So German engineering, they make very good trains, just can't run them on time. We have a lot of trains all parked up here doing absolutely nothing. What are you waiting for? Concrete. You're waiting for sulfur. Where are you getting your sulfur from? Oh, this is a problem. This is a problem. We do not have any sulfur in our sulfur line. So yeah, that is an absolute problem. We can do that, and then I probably need to get rid of most of these trains. Very good is an overstatement. I thought German engineering was supposed to be some of the finest in, like known, or is that just a complete fallacy? Is that just something that we hear, you know, that they make up? I don't know. A bunch of good engineers. DVG is very much against investing. Yeah. Another company of the trains work. Why should we change them? Because they work better, and yes, it's a big investment, but it will save you money in the long run. Unfortunately, you only look to tomorrow. It's not just their fault. I mean, investors and stuff are the same thing. Why should we spend money here when we can not bother spending money and just deal with it for 10 years? And then in 10 years, whinge and moan at everybody because the company's falling apart because no one wants to deal with it anymore. Okay, so that's that. I also need to have off here. I'm going to do this well. If I just click one of these and then drag on top of it, it replaces them all the time, but if I middle click to copy an extractor, it doesn't do it, make the noise. So, interesting. Okay. Oof. One of the worst laws ever made in Germany is about the privatization of the German railroad system. We have laws regulating garden gnomes? Really? What? Huh? Must they only be a certain size? And I don't. Weird. That has made me very curious now. Laws regulating garden gnomes. Definitely made me very curious. Sulfur. Legal conflict with the German. President of the Homeowners Association. Oh, okay. I assume the UK has got laws around that. I know you can't have your house a mess because it's not just about it being a mess, it's about it being unkept. What's the word? The upkeep on the building. So it doesn't cause a structural damage. And I know there's laws for that around, because obviously if you neglect your house and it damages your neighbour's house because there's lots of terrace houses, then you could be held responsible for that. But I don't know whether there's anything about, because I'm a delivery driver. I deliver food to people's houses, and there are a lot of places we go to where if it was very dark and you didn't have a torch, you could trip and kill yourself in some of these places. Some people's front gardens are awful, absolutely awful. Stuff on the pavement, not pavement, stuff in there. Everything's bushes overgrown everywhere. It's well. Is this the first? Not the first trains of aluminium. This is aluminium trains. Cool. I have realised something. I have to double up on all of these. Because they need to be delivering more goods. Garden gnomes were rather inappropriate. Ah, okay. Yes, yeah. I get exactly. Yeah, yeah. I get that. There was a. What was the Oh, pigs. There was a. It's not a gnome, but it's a garden ornament you can get of two pigs in a pose, and underneath it, it's got the words "making bacon" written, so you can imagine what it looks like there. And there's a lot of people being like, kids shouldn't get that, really, but you know, it's still a bit close to the wire, so. What did you find as a garden gnome and us a garden statue is 6.5 meters. 6.5 meters? .5 meters, and it's considered an under 6.5 meters. It's a garden gnome. Is that right? 65 centimeters. 6.5 meters is huge. 65 centimeters would make sense. That would be big enough for a gnome. That would make sense. I was gonna say, hang on. Yeah, 0%. Yeah, 65 centimeters. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. A bigger than that is considered a statue. And less than that is considered a gnome. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, that was a. I've got a garden gnome. It's 6 meters tall. It stands in my front garden and looks in the upstairs window. It's a gnome. It's definitely a garden gnome because he's got the hat and everything, big nose, and a fishing pole. Yeah, definitely a garden gnome. That would be quite cool, actually. That would be quite cool. Okay, are we making trains? We're not making trains yet. Are we making any we're making high-tech goods. Yay! Not very many. But we are making some high-tech goods. German laws are quite extensive and sometimes very random. I'm sure a lot of European countries have got laws because they go back so far, hundreds of years. You're looking at that, and you look at it and be like, is that a thing? Is that how is what? Eh? There's a weird thing of I don't know if it's still a law, but I remember it was back when I was a kid in the UK. If a taxi driver, a black cab taxi driver, carries a bale of hay in the rear of his car, he is allowed to urinate next to his vehicle in public. Which I know it sounds really bizarre how that works, but it all goes back to the whole horse and cart days when you had people working and not living, but working with their horse and cart, and they were basically taxi drivers. And if they had a bale of hay, that means they could stop to feed the horse, and whilst the horse is doing it, they were legally allowed to urinate outside the road, and it just carried over to taxi drivers. And it was really bizarre how that would be a thing. But it was, apparently. So, I don't know if it's still a thing, because I know many laws get updated over time, but... Let's do that and spread these out so we can get some more going on there. For instance, it's illegal to yodel in a church after 5 a.m. unless the pastor allows it and doesn't violate any other laws. It's illegal to yodel in a church. My biggest question there is, who's yodeling in churches? Is that a thing? And Hardmore, hello, good evening. Germany is technically not that old. I mean, it is. Come on, it's been around for a while. A bit longer than America's been around. But hello, how are you today? You having a good Wednesday? Aha, the trains are now coming and they're going to be full this time around. Excellent. Excellent. Does that mean we have enough to unload? Probably not. Let's do this and increase the unloading of the trains. Actually, Germany may or may not be one of the... Yeah, it very much depends on what you define the country now as to what it was originally. Because it's a bit, yeah, it's a bit of a weird to know, like, okay, so is it really the same country, or because borders change and things change, and I know obviously, you know, mainly countries have stayed in Europe, especially, roughly the same for a while. There's been some large changes in places, particularly in Germany. I know obviously you were split in two for a long time, so yeah, is the Germany today the same as the Germany back then? If you find its descendants in the same little area of Germany, basically, like, well, I'm pretty sure every country in Europe at some point pretty much owned probably 3/4 of the known world at the time. We all took turns taking it, but none of us can keep up with Genghis Khan because he owned ridiculous amounts of land at one point. Well, not owned, but conquered ridiculous amounts of land at one point. Damn him! Damn him! Got there before us. How could he? How could he? Historically speaking, the oldest you could argue for Germany would be 1871. Irgendwie is that? Why would you? I would have put Germany a lot older than that. A lot older than that. Like a couple of thousand years older than that. So why would you put Germany only? Germany's the last leftover from the old Roman Empire. See, that's where stuff becomes a little complicated with the Roman Empire, because they invaded countries and kind of kept the countries as they were and just made them better. Obviously not for the people they killed whilst they were invading, yeah, but the general infrastructure to the places, they kept pretty good job of it. They were invaders, obviously. You know, I'm going to move this back to here. Hopefully it doesn't reset the train. It should do. Okay, and then I'm going to put. No, I'm not going to pause the game. We're going to start a train, and we're going to deliver to New Dallas. Here. We're going to deliver high-tech parts. Your demand of high-tech parts is currently 37. We can deliver 18. 36. Let's do 5 trains. It's 89. You're doing 241. Whoa. Okay, you got 10 trains as well. And you're doing 92 because you've got 4 trains. It's got 5 trains for this one. And let's turn this one down to 5 trains. Okay. Then let's come back to here. Put another train in here. We'll deliver to this place. Boom. That's our place. And we're going to add 2 trains to this because we're much closer and we only want 37. So there we go. Okay. We do not have enough oxygen coming into here. Why do we not have enough oxygen coming into here? Because you have run out of oxygen. Okay. We're going to change your origin to be the new oxygen place. Which is going to be here. Then I'm going to do same as if the other ones. I'm going to sync these up. This. Okay. Poof. That. And then we have another one here doing oxygen. Loads of carbon going on here. That's fine. Okay. Let's do this. You can be scrapped. Oh, no, you can't. You can change your origin there. I think once the trains come back here, they can be scrapped as well. The Holy oh, of course, yeah, the Holy Roman Empire. It was a different thing, wasn't it? I thought. Well, okay, fine. Thoughts of Germany. Thoughts of Germany identified in certain sources date about 17th centuries, but those never found large approval. Okay, so was it 1871 when it was no longer the Holy Roman Empire? Was that when that left? I don't know. I don't know my history. I don't know my history. Silver, as you'll know, I don't know my history very well. I can quote you stuff from Star Trek, but I can't quote you stuff that happened, 100 years ago. So. These has 5 trains, correct? Yes, okay. Okay. Kaboom, hello! One part saying one race over the others colonise the world. The facts don't support any one nation. Obviously one nation didn't do it on their own. They did it with the support of others. Even the whole like Rome took over a lot of the world. The Roman Empire took over a lot of the world, but they did it with not just on their own. They obviously were influenced by other things that came along as they went into it. So. The dissolution was in 1806. Okay, so that would be why, as Harbaugh said, that Germany wouldn't really be around until 1871. So it gives them sort of 70 years to get their act together. 65 years. Did someone say Star Trek? I said Star Trek. Yes. It's really weird how I can know more about that than actually the history of this world, but it's depends on what interests. What interests you, what doesn't interest you. That's how it works. So, okay. How are we doing? So, New Dallas is not expanding yet. Nations we know all descended from those the Mayans, Egyptians. That's it up. Yes, yeah, because they think obviously the creation of life was in Africa, and because the world was pretty much frozen over way more than it is now, you could walk from what is now Russia to America. So, yeah. Okay, you are expanding in your growth, which is awesome. You do not have any oxygen. That's a small problem. That's more than a small problem. That's a big problem. Why do we not have any oxygen? I thought Where is train? On its way. I only have one train doing this? No, I've got two trains. I guess because I had to move them and they had to drive around. Yeah. Africa was one of the three. Australia and the Amazon also have the trade lines. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not particularly desperately looked into any of it because I don't know, but I thought all the creative life of Earth pretty much came from Africa. And then from there we spread out in small caravans and tribes because we would migrate with the climate. Back when we were a young race. So, temperature knowledge history is very basic. More of a physics guy. Someone set the audio test file for the speakers. This box fascinating. Oh, awesome. Okay. Have a good one. Have a good evening. Thank you for stopping by. I feel as if we need a little bit more going on here because I need to unload those trains way quicker than they're coming in. Life. David True just found the Australian creator. Oh, okay. I wouldn't have thought that we would be the same. If there were three different cradles of life, I wouldn't have thought human beings would be human beings. Although, obviously, there were Neanderthals, weren't there? Which were a different species of Homo sapien. Were Neanderthals Homo sapien? No, we're Homo sapien. Neanderthals are the other one, Homo erectus? I don't know my history very well. Holy Roman Empire was dissolved by Napoleon in 1806. See the rise of German patriotism in the first half of the 19th century. Into a failed proposal of citizens for a German state in 1848. After the French-German War, Prussia managed to unite the German states in German. Oh, okay. I'm learning things today. I hope I'm learning the right things. So. We're gonna get to 10 done. We're gonna get level 10 done. Cool. Hey, I need more sulfur coming down. I don't know why this is so. So slow. Hey, now reached 10,000. We have nitrogen, water, ice extractors, all that sort of jazz. Cool. Okay, we can get the other SF stuff first. Neanderthal, Cro-Magnon man, Neanderthal there. Because we know Neanderthal and Homo sapien did interact with each other. And we survived and they didn't because they were very much of a whole let's go bash things, and we were let's think about it, hang on. And because the Homo sapiens stored food and hid during the winter rather than going out to hunt for it, we survived the elements and Neanderthals were wiped out. That's my understanding of it. So yeah. Okay, so the town's going to carry on expanding, which is excellent. Although I don't think we're going to keep up with the. Oh no, we might be right actually. We'll be right keeping up with the high-tech parts because that seems okay. I'm just aluminium's really slow, and I don't know why. There should be enough here. We have enough trains to do it. Oh, maybe not. All this is kind of stopped right now. So. one path through. Add more trains. When in doubt, add more boosters. We survived because we had religion. Really? We had a concept of religion way back then. I mean, I suppose surely Neanderthal also had some form of concept of religion, like the hunt and the land and that sort of stuff. That would have been the whole religion. But my understanding of why Homo sapiens survived over Neanderthal was that we were smarter, so we stored food during the winter and didn't have to go out in the elements. And because we didn't go out in the elements, we obviously survived, and Neanderthal went out hunting and had to deal with all the animals that are out there also hunting, looking for food. So it was our intelligence that set us apart. Is that as I said, that was my understanding of it. I do remember learning that from some possible David Attenborough thing. Okay. Because as I said, the early religions that I understood was just all about the land, the sun, that sort of stuff. Taxes, planned holding. Yeah, planned holding of resources for weather and hard times. Yeah, that was what I thought was our main thing. That we were smart. We were smart enough to know about holding on to stuff rather than having to go out in the cold. Someone went. Someone went. It's getting cold out there. Maybe we should put some food away so we don't have to go out. I kept this for a rainy day. Ah, genius. Christian, but yeah, I mean, pretty much every religion that we know of today, with probably a few exceptions of the Asian ones, are all just plagiarized from other stuff. Christianity's holy days don't coincide exactly with the pagan holidays, but they're pretty close to them. So in the holidays story, it's like, I mean, it's like the Romans just basically went, the Greeks have got some good gods, let's just take them all and rename them. Can I copy your homework? Yeah, just don't make it look the same. That was it. Maybe they copied storing concept from Romans. Yes, yeah, I think that was what it was, because Homo sapiens had a better cognitive ability. We could observe things better. So yeah, we probably did see that certain animals stored nuts in trees, for instance. And we're like, oh, that's not a bad idea. Let's do that. Bear fur is very warm. Let's put that on our bodies. That'll keep us warm. Not saying Neanderthals didn't do that, but they weren't smart enough to look forward. Yeah. Jesus was born in winter when the census was done, at the end of September. He was born in fall, not winter. He died in summer before the harvest. Well, the problem is that we used the Gregorian Gregorian calendar now, not the Christian calendar. So, yeah. Christmas Day is not Christmas Day. Okay. Okay. Do you have any new demands? You do not. You do not. You're doing good. You are struggling for... Demand is 70. Delivery is 90. Let's add another train to that. 70, 84. Let's add another train to that. And 71. Delivery is only 82. Let's add another train to that. This is where it's going to start falling apart for us, I feel. 108, and we are taking out 126. So let's, okay. New Dallas. How about you? How are you doing? So you are going to be about the same. 110, and we are delivering. Oh, not enough. Double the trains. What's the demand? Demand is currently 74. We're only delivering 89. Double the trains. Double the trains. Hopefully that'll work. Hopefully we've got the resources for this. Gregorian calendar, but yeah, it's based on the Christian calendar, but what king was it? One of the kings, one of the English kings, changed the calendar so that the winter would be, so that snow would fall around Christmas. I can't remember when it was or where it was, but they changed it so that snow fell, which means that we are so many days out from anyway because they changed it. And now we need to change it back because obviously it's getting colder in January. Really, it should be changed back. So, yeah. The opposite of the moon is, oh yeah, I've well, James the First. James the First, yeah, he changed it to make winter, to make Christmas, to make snow on Christmas, and now we need to change it back because snow comes in January, February, now in March time, so we need to basically skip a month or something so that instead of Christmas Day being December the 25th, it's January the 25th. So, and that would put everything back into sync again. But yeah, I mean, yeah. The holidays they're not religious anymore. They're all just about money. They're all just about money. Okay, so, right. We're delivering the goods. We're not making enough goods, though. This is the problem. I don't feel like we're going to be making enough high-tech goods. So we're making 720, providing the aluminium. Aluminium's doing well now. Awesome. Aluminium's keeping up. That's fine. That's good. That's very, very good. It's not really being delivered very well, though. Why? That's only one train. Okay. We should do nothing to the calendar. We can change the calendar if we want. It's our calendar. We do it all day. Nothing to the calendar. We aren't in global warming caused by man. Global warming is a natural phenomenon. It's just being sped up by man. I think we agreed on that several streams ago. We have to agree to disagree on that sort of thing. The Julian calendar is only wrong because after Christianity was adopted as the main religion of the Roman Empire, the old priests previously had the duty to correct the dates. Oh, okay. It was replaced with Christian ones. Oh, okay. Okay. the last 4 ice ages, all the ice melters on this. Have we had all the ice melting? Right? Have we? I don't. Because it's really, because ice ages are really weird, because the main reason behind it is salt in the ocean, which was always a very bizarre thing. So, yeah. So, no. We've added more than that to it. It's not a hugely devastating, terrible. Oh god, everyone's going to die tomorrow thing to it. But we have definitely sped it up, and they reckon it's nearly. It's probably a percentage or something like that. It's percentages that we have increased it, but it's not anything. We have enough technology to reverse it, if that makes sense. We can do the thing. Yeah, in the course of 4.5 billion. I mean, the thing is, you've got to base it on the current cycle we're in. We are speeding up the current cycle that we're in. So, because we're releasing more carbon into the air, and yeah. So see, that's the thing. We've added to it to our current cycle, which means that we've sped up this ice age cycle. So the global warming thing is, I know they use it for fear mongering a lot of times. It is an actual thing. We know it's a scientific thing. It's a natural phenomenon. The Earth goes through these cycles. We are just speeding up the current cycle. What they're concerned about is that if we mess it up completely, it causes some irreparable damage to the planet that no one really quite understands, because the planet might just survive and carry on anyway. Earth will be here a long time after we've killed ourselves. A long time after the human race has managed to wreck everything. Earth will still be here, still doing its thing. So, yeah. Geological timescales. Yeah, but it's not a yearly one. I'm not saying a yearly one. I'm saying the current ice age, cycle we're in. You know, we have affected it. We can fix it. We have the technology to fix it. We just don't have anyone willing to fix it. They're all too busy trying to get to Mars. So, yeah. Yeah, and it's more than likely as a planet killer impact. That's more than likely to be the big deciding factor on what happens to the planet than us. We are, yeah, you know, a country going, you know what, I've had enough of you, push the button. Although I really think we'd survive that. Survival is a weird thing, is it? Because you can survive a lot. You know, nuclear winters, all that sort of stuff. You can survive that. It's not a nice thing. You wouldn't want it, but the human race has wonderful ways to do things. The current ice age is 100 to 150,000 years old, and we've changed it by about 1%, which is not a lot. And I get that, but we have done it, and it's a runaway system. This is the thing. It's a runaway system. It's not like it just goes up every time it happens. It just goes up by a certain amount. It's that it went up by like 0.5% in like the last 100 and so years, and then in the last 1,000 years, and in the last 100 years, it's gone up by another 0.5%. And if we just continue the way we're going, it's going to go on and on and on and on, and you will get to the point where we would have drastically changed it if something doesn't happen. Which we are now. We're already doing it. So, you know, there's already all this carbon neutral stuff and blah blah blah, just trying to balance stuff out. So that will slow it down anyway. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is that carbon change, climate change is real. It's a natural phenomenon. We have affected it, and if we don't do something about it, we'll affect it way worse than we have now. But we have time. We still have time. Unfortunately, we have lots of people that would rather line their pockets than help themselves, because because unfortunately none of us are going to be here when it's a big problem, and that's the biggest issue. Nobody cares about it. So yeah. Yeah, it's like saying the space shuttle change speed, but yeah, I get that, and that works very well for that way, because if it changes by 20 mile an hour, yeah, it doesn't seem like a big change whatsoever, but when it goes around the planet enough times, that does have a big effect on what happens. It will have a completely different landing zone if you didn't correct for that 20 miles an hour. So, but it's something that can be fixed very easily. Climate change could be fixed very easily, or man-affected climate change. We could probably even stop climate change, stop the natural, do it with the technology we have now. Pretty confident we could do that. But it's getting people to work together and spend the money doing it. That's the issue. So yeah. Anyway, chance of an event in the next 70 is 80%. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. You're distracting me from the game, which is nothing new. To be honest with you, nothing new whatsoever. The biggest example of humans working together to achieve something was removing aerosols from hairspray. Yeah. And that was money. Wasn't money orientated, I should say. Because that would have been them. Because the CFCs, the aerosols and CFCs and stuff like that, was cheaper as a propellant, wasn't it? That was the reason they used it, because it was cheaper. Like asbestos, when we used that a lot, it was just cheap. It was easy to use. Putting lead inside petrol, that sort of stuff. It's just a really good thing to do with it. And then when we discovered all the bad things about it, we're like, maybe we should stop doing that. But it kind of boils down to, like, we don't really want to kill the population, because if they're dead, they can't pay taxes. That's what it pretty much boils down to. So lots of people with government conspiracies that they're all trying to control us or whatever, I don't know, but they're all trying to kill us. That's wrong. They're not trying to kill us, because they need us alive. Dead people don't pay taxes. So right, okay, so why do you keep stopping? Free and source did 121, and we currently have 241 come in. That is a problem. That is a problem. Okay. Concrete is done. Let us move this down here to our next reinforced concrete area. Oop. Let us move this one also down here. Put it there. Oof. Okay, so we're now on the new concrete. Whee! That means we can get rid of this, because this track is not used anymore. Yay! We've done it. We left the floodplains. Root. Yeah. Okay. Right. So this is dead as well. This is dead. You, where are you going to? Who are you and where are you going to? You are going down to there. So you need to move to our new auction system as well. You there. Thank you. Okay, that gets rid of that auction one. So we've got a couple of carbon things here. I think all these carbon ones here are for just delivery down Yeah, they're all delivery down here. Okay. That means we can probably get rid of all of these. Because they're very much not needed. Oh, cancel that, cancel that. Where is destination here? We're delivering to there, okay. We're delivering polymer. Oh, we're doing polymer here as well. Okay, so that's kind of not needed at all. That polymer one. We are the choice generation now. World War 3 probably kills most of us off. There'll be survivors. There'll be survivors. Not saying I'll be one of them. I'm confident at all about that, but there will be survivors. Get rid of all those, goodbye. Train. Don't worry, you'll be back in a minute. Right. If I put on there, that, do this, loop, move you to be there, and the train snaps to the tracks nearby. Awesome, there we go. Okay, so now we're going to pick up all the polymer. That train's only delivering to one place, but yeah. When I hit free, you are the product. Yes, well, that was in a. That was quite a famous quote, wasn't it? Yeah, there's a cost for everything here. Yeah, the rich with their billion-dollar bunkers. Yep, and I don't know how useful they'll be when they come out of their bunkers with no workers to work for them. Yeah, because they don't realise the whole the pyramid does require the base for it to work. You don't have the people at the base of the pyramid, it's not going to work. Yeah. Okay, so you don't have enough reinforced concrete. That's a problem. That's okay though. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe it's not okay. Oof. Okay, we've got a lot of stuff going on here. Do we need more? We need more trains. We need more trains. All the trains. More trains. Ooh. I'm getting under 20 frames a second now. We've got a lot going on in this world. The frame rate has absolutely tanked. Try and speed the game up and see whether we can get back to some form of I'm getting 22 FPS. If I double the game speed, then that means we're back to roughly the same speed it should be. Cool. Okay. Good example would be like after COVID, everyone wanted to stop truckers. I know there were so many people when COVID first kicked off that were, leave it at the door, and then step back and go right back to the end of the driveway and we'll pick it up and blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, but you're treating me like I've got the plague because I might be bringing it to you when I'm the only person bringing you food. you need me. You need me. Not trying to be big-headed about it, but you very much need me. Not just me. Obviously, there's hundreds of people doing what I'm doing, but yeah. And if you're the sort of person that is doing that, the whole, oh God, get away from me, just give me the bare minimum that I need and get away from me, or the other person that's very, very thankful and keeps their distance and stuff like that, who am I going to favour taking the stuff to when there isn't that much stuff to do? So, you know, it's don't want that. No, the train's a bit quicker there. Yeah, who gets bunkers worth $5 billion is good for 100 years? God. Okay, this is still working, yeah. Reminds me of the politicians that had to sit in traffic behind a tractor in Germany. They said they'd never eat anything produced on the farm anymore. I mean, here in the UK, I love that it's there's a I don't know how true the picture is, but it was just, it's more of a funny one there of all our MPs in the House of Commons debating the pay rises for the NHS staff, and it's about probably a third full. You know, most of it, two-thirds of it is empty. And they decided that, oh yeah, we should give them whatever it's a 5% pay rise, whatever it's there. And then they're debating their own pay rise, and the whole place is completely full, and there's people stood up in there. Now, everyone's supposed to have a seat, so for people to be stood up means there's extra people there that probably shouldn't be there. And they're all debating their own one, and they gave themselves, via an independent think tank or whatever it is, gave themselves like an 11% pay rise, because yeah, politicians are far more important than people that keep you alive. Right. That's better. Okay. The choice is not being part of the power. It's not the fear of the it's the fear of the if. Yeah. I remember back when COVID first kicked off, and there was one person I delivered to, and it was cold, it was raining, and I coughed outside the house, and she was like, "Oh," and just jumped back away from it, thinking I've got the plague or something. So it's like, no, it's cold, it's raining, I've been out in the cold for like 7 hours. Take your shopping, get out of it. The droids are not being part of the parallel circle anymore. They forget the rest of the majority. I don't know. I don't. It's easy to think about trying to fix. I don't know what it takes to run a country, so I can't say I could do the job. I don't know. I just, from looking at our Conservative and Labour Party, if they spent a quarter of the energy they do moaning at each other on fixing the whole country, everything would be working. Everything could be brilliant. Yeah, they're just so busy undermining each other, all trying to have, just trying to be like, oh, they did this terrible thing, blah blah blah, stuff like that. So why don't you work together and fix it? But no, they can't work together. They're opposing parties because that's a wonderful, great thing to hear. Suspense where I don't get education but indoctrination. There's a lot of that. I must admit there is an awful lot of I've definitely learned a lot more outside of school than I ever did in school, although I think I was pretty lucky from school that I don't feel like it was indoctrination back then. Now it very much seems to be that way. You are taught so many things that just like, that's not going to help you in the actual world. That's not gonna actually like. And people that have difficult. I'm not even playing this game. I'm just letting it go. But people that have learning difficulties, rather than actually help them, they just throw money at them. You know, oh, I've got a learning disability, so you can claim extra money because extra money is going to help with the learning difficulty. Well, why not, instead of give that money to the parents so they can spend it or whatever, why not hire another teacher for them? But then you can't do that because the teachers don't get paid enough and don't want to work, which is fair enough. You don't get paid enough for it. So it's a screwed up system. It really is a completely screwed up system. I don't get it. Those who are defeated by words of truth and don't speak words for the good of others. The words are pure. Their use should also be. Oh yeah. Yes, I agree with that. Draw a TikTok video of a female who's upset about Def Leppard. The band, yeah. I was trying to figure out how we have disabled leopards. You see, there's one of two things with that. There's one of two things. Either that is just somebody being stupid for stupid sakes to make a TikTok video. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of things and stuff like that you just think, what? You cannot be that stupid. It's not actually possible to be that stupid. But then again, there are people that are just not necessarily stupid but uneducated. So, yeah. But I do feel there's a lot of it where people act on it, and that draws in people that aren't acting. They're serious. So somebody does something for fun, you know, like I don't know that TikTok video. There might have been truth there, but they might have just been doing that more for fun. Might have been going like, oh, you know, making something up to see that stupid. But that would attract people that are that stupid, and then they're the sort of people that will try and get Def Leppard cancelled because they're being insensitive towards disabled leopards. And it's just, what? Just half these people just need to stop and look at themselves and go, what are you doing? What are you doing? Seriously. Visit America, is it all in the street? I mean, not all Americans can be stupid. It can't be that way. And I'm sure it's the same. I'm sure people say that about every country, you know. But like for instance, as I was saying at the start of the stream, where Tamshi, you were saying about the whole the German trains are terrible. I always thought the German engineering was fantastic, which means your train should be fantastic. But then again, it's the people running them, not the actual things. So, yeah. She was being stupidly honest. Is that? Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. Wow. But as I said, even if she wasn't, if she was playing on it, you will attract people that think it's true, and they start a movement, and it all becomes, you know, all this, you know. Yeah. It does that. There are some things that you need movements for. Or you need stuff behind. You need things doing this. You need voices to be spoken and to be heard, for it to make sense, for stuff to get done. Because otherwise, people just ignore it. But you don't just need people talking about it. You need people with solutions fixing it. Right. Okay. So, our waste. I'm gonna get back to the game here for a few minutes. Our waste is failing because we're not producing. We are doing enough waste. The problem is that we are not using enough of this stuff. That's an issue. That's a big issue. That's the big issue, and not that weird book. How do we consume more goods? Do we try and connect up the third? Do we give this a go? Yeah. Flat Earth, the moon hoax. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the flat earthers just I don't get. I really So, you can prove the Earth is round with essentially a telescope and a mobile phone. Yeah. I recall a wise old. I like the way you emphasise the old rather than the wise part. Use race cars like a cyclist and build everything. I honestly thought I had, but obviously I've added more to do things. Yeah, no, I didn't tap into the aluminium for this here, but we can tap into the aluminium for this now anyway, because we need to do that anyway. We need to. But let's. Right, where is this going first? Let me see where this train's going. This train's going down here. That's fine. Okay, so let's tap into this one and come down here and go, would you drop off there? Let me in. And let's come back up here again and let's grab from the same stack, drop off here, aluminium. Okay, so that's going to take a little bit of aluminium. Yeah. Fun fact: World War II Germany mainly contributed to the flat Earth conspiracy. Really? I honestly thought that was mostly American. Not saying that Americans are stupid, not by any stretch of the imagination, but I do think a lot of them are very easily led to believe things. You know, a lot of them see what's in the media and believe it to be true, and that's never the case. Never the case. The media doesn't want to report the truth. The media wants you coming back so they can sell you adverts. Speaking of adverts, we have another one coming up in about 40 seconds. YouTube's doing really well at telling me about these. I don't know if they're actually showing on YouTube or not. I know, Kaboom, obviously you don't see them, and Tamshi, I don't know whether you have an ad blocker or not, so if you do, you're probably not seeing them. By all means. But 30 seconds, it had that cut up. Yeah. People say even the moon hoax is easy to prove, the retroactive places. Yeah. People say we never went to the moon. Can't you? No, you can't see the moon lander from Earth. No, you can't see the moon lander from Earth. Even with the best telescopes, you can't see the moon lander from Earth. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. But was there something you can see if I... Say we never went, and you sent. Why don't you pause me again? You send the lasers to the moon. They say it's a lot. Yeah. There's a lot of people that you can see the curvature of the Earth on a plane flying from the UK to America. If you get a high altitude plane, you can see the curvature of the Earth out the plane window. But they'll go, oh, it's because the windows are curvy and yeah. Here's one to get slammed up. Who won World War II? Technically, the Allies won World War II, but I get where you're coming from there. I do get where you're coming from with that one. Right, okay, so mechanical parts are not coming up here. Why are mechanical parts not coming up here? You. Because the train is not getting full quick enough, which makes perfect sense because we only have one block of mechanical parts loading the train. Let's get two and we can load the train properly. Awesome. Okay. Speed up, go faster. There we go. The Allies won the battles. I mean, history tells you that the Allies won World War II. Okay. Germany surrendered, so therefore, the Allies won. Technically. But I do get where you're coming from. Lots of their people were procured for projects in America, and obviously have been. I think it was. Let's call it a draw. Let's not call it a draw. We won. We won because I'm not going to let the Germans have that. Sorry, I'm British. I can't. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm British. No, Germans lost. Okay, got to say that. But there's more to it than that. There's definitely more to it than just that. Who writes history? The victors. Yeah, us. We won. So we wrote history. We did it. Okay. Right. Okay. So we are picking up aluminium and taking it down to make those parts. You are picking up steel from here. We're going to change your origin to be up here. You are now going to run from this here. Okay. I don't like when you pause the game and unpause it. It goes back to one speed. Let's go back to the speed we left it on. Yeah. Did it truly surrender, or was it being into a pulp that could not surrender? I believe I believe that after Hitler, he's saying in inverted commas, was found shot and burning, the people that it fell to, the leadership of Germany, surrendered. But I'm saying that in inverted commas because there's all sorts of talk that he might have not died there. He might have got away and he's lived a life somewhere else. I don't know. That's conspiracy theory stuff. I don't know about that. All that really matters is that the war was over, and and it was better than when the war was running. So generally, yeah, a body said to be Hitler's. Yes, a body that was shot and burning and caught fire. Was found, wasn't it? So yeah. Yeah, he went to South America or Argentina because they had the whole thing where he had a plane and the trees would fall down like Thunderbirds, which was really funny. Yeah, Discovery Ship on fire. Yeah, because they followed that, didn't they? Thinking it was there, but they can't prove it. But can prove it, but it's a bit of a weird thing in between, you know. Right. Okay, so you're going to fill that with aluminium. That's cool. You are not going to fill with aluminium because you'll run out of aluminium. That's fine though, because we're going to come down here and this aluminium is going to be delivered to these ones. This is not running because none of this needs to be on here. Germany was dangerously close to building nukes. I remember seeing, it might have been a Discovery thing or something like that, of German plans of stuff that they were trying to build but just couldn't because they didn't have the raw materials to build it. Some of the tanks and rail guns that they were trying to build, rail guns as in train guns, were terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Some of that stuff. If Hitler had built them, that would have been such a different war, such a different, you know. They say the mouse was obviously one of the big things there, but they had stuff way bigger than the mouse on the plans. But I'm sure the Allies had the same thing. I'm sure they had huge stuff in the works, and just like it doesn't make sense to build it. It makes more sense to do kind of what the Russians did and just build hundreds of okay tanks, which weren't all that great. So if you crash them or they get blown up or get a wheel shot off, a track shot off, whatever that, just abandon them and come back and we'll give you a new one. And that worked really well for them. You know, mass numbers work better than actually having dedicated things for it. So actually having big, lots of little ones over one big one. You do it better. Right. What is happening here? That train is full of mechanical parts, is it not? No, it's not. It's going somewhere else. Ah, here's a train full of mechanical parts. Oh, okay. Okay, right. I thought the other train was full of mechanical parts. It just drove straight by. What? What? Yeah. Stamps, huge gun made by Canadian. The long papa. Yeah, essentially, yeah. That was. That was, I think, some of the train, the rail guns that Germany was planning to build would essentially have been, they would build tracks up a hill. The train would come along, only deploy the gun a little tiny bit, but because it was so long, it could fire for such a long distance, and it would use the natural curve of the mountain, of the hillside, and then could just drive away. So after the shells landed, people would be like, where the hell did that come from? What was, eh? Huh? Okay, so this is now processing at least some stuff. Still need to deal with more. I've got too much steel. But that's okay. Right, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you is waste disposal. No, it's not waste disposal. Hey, you're growing again. Hey. Okay. We do need more waste disposal though, and then I need to use more of this stuff here. I'm gonna connect. How many rails we got? We got 2,300 rails. Do we reckon we can drive around the planet? A group of 5 people prevented Germany getting nukes before the end of the war. That would have been atomic weapons back then, wouldn't it? Wouldn't have quite been nuclear, but still, just the same sort of thing. How do we get over here? How do we get to New Sao Paulo? That. It's interesting to look at some of the simplifications of tank design. Germany was working on at the end of the war. Personal favourite, you only need a recoil system if you want to use the tank for a long time. You don't think the gun is going to fire a whole lot of shells, you might as well just have the chassis. Yeah. Because what was the was it the T-34 that the Russians made? The whole when they were attacking St. Petersburg, they had the turrets to the tanks on chains firing out of the factory. I love that. I think that's such a fantastic offense. Yeah, the T-34, and they just made loads of them. And they weren't all that good, and the soldiers didn't really like them, but they worked. That was a thing. They worked. They were quick. They had okay guns. They could get behind the enemy lines very quickly. And if something got shot up, you abandoned them and run off because the technology was so terrible. Your enemies couldn't learn anything from them. So. It's just like, that's just such a good idea. Just mass build cheapo tanks. Right, so water. So we have water here. We don't want to go through there. Unless we want to build a big channel through there. New South Paulo's up here anyway. So I kind of want to come along here, through here. Can I? When the game auto saves, the controls stop working and I have to click. That was a tractor factory. Stalingrad. Yeah, not St. Petersburg. Sorry, why did I get St. Petersburg mixed up? Stalingrad. Yeah. Yeah, there's actual... I mean, obviously just going off stories that I've seen there, but yeah, they had... literally had, as it was under attack, they had turrets just on chains, and they were firing shells out of the place there, and that was the whole thing. They were taking tanks out that were not great. They were just, you know, the bare bones minimum of the tank that had a gun on it, and they were just taking them out and flooring them to get behind the enemy. Because if they got hit once with anything, they were wrecked because they had no proper armor on them. But they were so quick. Obviously, I think they lost Stalingrad, but the fight sounds epic. It sounded like a lot of fun. Probably not fun, not for people being terrified of dying, but right. So if I click there and I just come along and click up here, do we reckon it's going to be smart? No, it's not going to be smart, is it? Look at that. It's doing stupidness. So we want to come along here like this. It's going to build a train track in space because it's not attached to the planet. Awesome. Go there. No, did you do it? You did it. Hey, and it only used 1,500 grams. Cool. And now I come up here to New Sao Paulo, and yeah, do you know what? Go straight through. Go straight through like that. There we go. That looks good to me. I don't know if that is good or not. Actually, yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah, that'd be fine. And then we want to go to here. Is that going to work? I mean, it doesn't go through any floodplains. Is that going to work? Do we want to do that? Or do we want to go... Oh, where's the resources? Let's have a quick look at some resources. Kind of want to come more up here, I feel. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Do that. We're building a train track around the world. There's some weird... Oh no. Are we good? Are we good? Is that... I'll click. That's pretty much a straight line. It's got a kink in it. We're going to fix the kink. Oh, we can't fix the kink. Oh, can we fix the kink? Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if we can fix the kink. Yes, we can. Awesome. There you go. It's got a weird... I don't know how trains travel on that track, but they do. So there we go. We have a train track that travels the entire circumference of the planet. It goes completely through. I think I need to... I need to move this. Yeah. You need to fix little bits of it. The Sherman Tiger 2 attack plans in 6 Shermans, 3 run in front, 3 behind. 1 to 4 Shermans will live. Okay. The annoying thing, it's not annoying, it's a good thing, but the thing about talking about tanks is that I just want to reinstall water tanks and play water tanks. Even though I know that game isn't historically accurate anyway, and I'm terrible at it, I have fun playing it. Much better than War Thunder, which is War Thunder seems like the better game, but yeah. We're going to fix some of this lineup. I'm going to try and make it a bit more sort of, rather than being, it's going to be, oh, actually, do you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's the same distance travel all the time, so. Got tired of all aimbots must play. Yeah. In 1942, the Soviet tank designers put forth a list of improvements that could be made to T-34 based upon combat experiences. They were forbidden to implement them because we have a production. We can make it better. No, we just make more. Make 50 of them. Don't modify them. Don't make them better. Don't need to make them better. Just make more of them. Okay, does it go through anything else? It goes through here, and let's go around this one. Oh, please go down lower than that. Oop. Oof. Don't play any really non-modular combat games, but if you put together a vehicle piece by piece, can't be. Oh. Is there a game that does that? I remember the old Armour. No, you didn't build a tank in Armour, but you had the whole. One person was the commander, one person was the gunner, one was the driver, and you all had to talk to each other, and actually, yeah, play. Yeah, I love that. I absolutely love that. And you could have an inferior tank in that game, and still win, because if you were just better at talking to people. You missed that one. Yep, that's good there. Right, we come down through here. Ooh. Can we come straight down here? Oh wow, there's like one gap to fit through there. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess then we're gonna have to do a backwards. Around here. Excuse me. Oh, did not mute there. Sorry, apologies. There was those who had 4 stages of attack by. Yeah. There was. I know in Water Tanks there was a whole. You could change the textures to make the tanks. When you look at an enemy tank, it highlights where the weak spots are. So it's like aim for the green bit, which is like that completely takes away the object. I know it's just what you can learn anyway. You can learn it yourself, but it's like. I must admit, one game I have been playing a lot of more recently is World of Warships. I've been enjoying World of Warships a lot. That seems like a game that's doesn't kind of fall into that whole the modding stuff to it. People do not seem to be cheating at the game. Maybe I just haven't met them, but it seems to me like people aren't cheating that much in World of Warships. You know what? I am just going to cut that off there. I don't think I'm going to worry about that little tiny bit on the end there. For mobile nodes, 3 or 4 at max PC, and 7 or 8 games with truly modular construction. Most of 2D spaceship games. Yeah, I've seen a lot of those. You know, you pick your engines, you pick what weapons to do. You have to pick a power plant, make sure the ship produces enough power. I've seen a lot of those. Oh, can we not go? No, there's a big rock in the way. Stand monument. Monument rock. There we go. Okay, and it comes down here, goes past here, and it goes to New Dallas. Okay, okay. So there we go. We have the international interplanetary train line. Cool. Okay. Okay. Drill my 3 shrapnel artillery vehicles, trip people nuts with them. Around the world in one train. Yes, I don't know how long it takes. Probably 80 days. I'm not sure. However, we need to get New Sao Paulo some goods. So we need to give it a supply center. We need to give it a depot. It's going to be concrete for this depot, because it just requires concrete to start with. There. Okay. And you can do your thing, and then we'll deliver you concrete. That'll be fine. In fact, you have no... yeah, you have no desires here, but you do have a desire. And where is News Concrete? Here is News Concrete. We might as well use the train line. We might as well use the train line. So let's... sulfur. Remember how we make concrete? It's been so long. That really hasn't. But, okay. And then I'm going to grab. I was just going to make concrete right here and deliver it just directly, and then we'll add trains to it as we do stuff, because I think we're struggling a little bit for concrete. Come on. Oh, this is slow. Wow. Yeah, we're struggling a bit for concrete because we don't have enough sulfur. We don't have enough sulfur. I don't know why we don't have enough sulfur. I think the trains are not being loaded fast enough. That's a problem. Plus, I could probably do with putting extra trains on each of these as well. That would probably help. There's that one there, and then we've got another sulfur patch down here, where again I don't think the trains are loading fast enough. What about there? Use up your waste recyclers and send everything back. So. Yes. Yeah. It's just concrete can just be made right here, because I need a little bit of concrete, and then once we've done that, we can just abandon this place and not worry about it. That was almost. Oh yeah, no, concrete. That was. Randomly hit the wrong thing, got the right answer. Cool. Concrete. And seeing as I don't want the train doing like a complete nuts thing, I'm going to put a loop in here and here and here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's the idea. We'll get it concrete, we'll get it auction, we'll set up its own auction supply like we do normally. Just a temporary auction supply so it doesn't ever drop back down again, and then we'll start bringing in reinforced concrete from the main train line, which might take a while to bring in because, oh god, this is a long distance journey. But let's do you, and then let's do you there, and concrete, go. It will expand a little bit, and away you go. Cool. Okay. What I may do is Run another line in here. I don't think that... I mean, that town is going to expand dramatically, but having another train line isn't exactly going to hurt it. And it's not lined up with anything in there, so we'll bring it in... like that. That's not correct. That should be in this way. I don't remember how, I know I did double it up anyway, didn't I? So it doesn't really matter what I'm doing here actually. Whatever. There you go. Just connect to that. There you go. So there's another way out for them. So the trains that come down here can just don't have to go around. The trains do not get blocked up anyway. It's not a problem. It's just, you know, then I know trains on this track will be like, oh, they're going somewhere different. Cool. Set up some more recyclers as well. That's going to make a bit of sense. Four. Okay. I haven't had a chance to look at Alien Horizon yet. I have not. I've got it downloaded. I have not played it though. I was probably going to do it Friday. Tomorrow I'd like to go back into Before the Storm? After the Storm? Against the Storm. That's the word. Storm. My brain was saying Storm. So I'd like to go back to Against the Storm and play some of that because it's Thursday, so I'd like to play that on Thursdays. Then yeah, we might have a look at it on the Friday. Slot on E. You have to pause and wait and then build, etc. Oh, okay. Okay. Right. How are you doing? How is New Sao Paulo? No, Sao Paulo is expanding. Just extremely slowly because it's all based on how long it goes, yeah. Was playing before the stream, haven't got them last long enough to make food yet. Oh, is it quite a difficult game? It would be nice to play a game with a bit of a challenge in it. Although I know I was playing Stranded on easy mode, so yeah. I like to play a game where there's some consequences, like Banished or something, you know, where there's some consequences where if things go wrong, people die, you fail. Definitely like to do that. Right. How many? You want 142 auction? We are bringing in 93. Okay, you want. Sorry, at 142. You're bringing 187. You're bringing 178. You're 214. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, we need to very much use more resources from here, but I can't use more steel because I don't have anywhere to use it. That's the problem. I don't have anywhere to use the steel. You require concrete, which then concrete changes into reinforced steel, which is fine, reinforced concrete. But concrete is suffering because of lack of sulfur, although it's better now. Maybe carbon polymer, that's fine. Yo. Right, hold on, where is the steel coming from? You're coming from that one. Your concrete. Steel. You're coming from that one. You're coming from that one. You're coming from that one. Okay. Why not? Bringing steel from up here? I thought I was bringing steel. What am I doing with steel from up here then? Steel's coming down here to make rails and stuff. That's fine. And then steel from there is coming down to here. Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, let's add another train stop here for mechanical parts. Well, let's. I don't want to double that up on that side because yeah. See how it goes. We'll deliver to bomb. Let's swap over and get into that. I mean, I want to save that. I want to save that for Friday. We'll save it till Friday and give it a go then, and then I can concentrate on playing it all day, or all evening. This one we're getting onto that. Right. What I want to do as well is we need to make some other things. I need to add some stuff to the to here because there's a couple of things we need to add. We want to make not trains. We want to make ice extractors, which require reinforced concrete and mechanical parts. I think we're going to need more because I can't put it. It's not going to work. I need to extend my workshop over here because I've messed up the sizes of stuff and I can't move this rail because there's about 200 trains using it and I can't afford to move that rail. So let's just come over here. This over here instead. We'll just deal with it from that side as well. Although I could also build up here as well and do things. What do you think of that? We could do the workshop up here as well because it doesn't matter because this is. We'll go up. Yep. Okay. So if I want to have more mechanical parts, I need to get more mechanical parts, more mechanical part trains. We're not getting more mechanical parts because we're not getting enough steel in. So let us do this and increase the trains. So we're moving more steel down, this one is not getting used because it's coming to here for steel, and this is not really getting used for steel. So we're going to use these ones, and then it's still balance anyway. No, it won't balance. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's just use the steel up. That's the problem. Just use all the steel up. Be okay. Be okay. Okay. Right. And then if we can get steel down, we can get that one there. You could use a mark on deposit says. It shouldn't. It shouldn't because there's a little bit here that's going to get flooded. Because that's the flood area there. But down here should be okay. We should be okay down here. And also, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day. So I'm going to put this up here. And you require reinforced concrete and mechanical parts. Okay, so this is that, which is to reinforced concrete. Mechanical parts. Boom, you're going to make ice extractors. Cool, 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 cool. We also want to make no, nothing else, because the greenhouse gas generators are what we have already. We have greenhouse gas generators. Yeah. So we just okay. So we just want to make ice extractors, which is going to be there. So that'll work fine. Did not need to put two of these in. Doesn't matter. It can be done there. So okay. So we're going to need to get some more reinforced concrete. And deliver that to the workshop. There, reinforced concrete. Then you can start making ice extractors, which will be useful for us to make the So you're the only one that's not getting used in the end here, which means some of these are not working, but that's fine for the minute. You will get used in, well, mind you, you never really. You're just making loads of rails. That's fine. Josh knowledge in English and Korean stuff. Water and greenhouse gases and floods. Yes, yes, water and greenhouse gases and floods and things. Let's have a look at some water and greenhouse gases and floods and things. We have in here fluorite and water, which is just pointless because we can't get the fluorite out of here to mix with the sulfur. So yeah, that's great. So what is your other thing? Your NF3, which is nitrogen and fluorite. We can use that in here. Get nitrogen and fluorite. Because I think we can put the ice extractors on here. Maybe not. We might have to wait to do it at the North Poles. Okay, let's wait for an ice extractor to be made. Go faster, game. 13 frames a second. 23 frames a second. Hey, we made one. Hey, right, go slower. Okay. No, I can't put one here. Okay, so yeah, I have no idea. That's just generated in a bad place. Okay. Let's go. This is the North Pole. This is the North Pole here. Fluorite. Down here. Let's use this one. Okay. We're also going to have to bring water down, which means you need ridiculous amounts of ice extractors. But that's okay. That's okay. So, if I put one of these in here and tell it it's going to do NF3, which is nitrogen and fluoride, okay? Requires 30 nitrogen, and these produce 5. So you need 6 of these for 1 of these. Yeah. Okay. Nitrogen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You go here, and you're going to store fluorite. And this, because these produce 15, so 2 of these is enough to run this. Okay. I'm going to do the whole go around thing anyway. I need 1 greenhouse gas. Only 1? I was just going to build like a lot of them. To get many more icy tractors for that. I was going to surround this place with them and then just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 6 of them in total. So yeah, yeah. The graph, it jumps up very quickly and then starts leveling out, and then the two meet each other. We are way higher on SF6 pressure because it's been going for so much longer, 78 years. But I'll surround this place with them. Put one there. Put one there. And then that'll do. But I need way more of these. And we will need a lot of these to extract oxygen as well, water as well, because water is a huge thing. So maybe I should get another. Come on, another one of these going right here, and then deal with more mechanical parts because we are clearly struggling. No, we're not struggling. What is going on here? Right, have 10 trains. All right, get on with it. Take the damn things. Maybe 10 is a little excessive, but you get the job done. It's moving 1,356 a year, and we are using, how many are we using? 12, 24, 36, 66, 72. Oh, we're using a lot of mechanical parts actually. I did not realise that. I did not realise how many mechanical parts we're using. Hold on. Let me calculate this one here. So we've got 12 times 3 times 2, which is 72, and then we've got 12 times 4 plus 72 is 120, and then this is 24 and 24, so that's 48 plus 48. We're using 168 a year. Maybe 10 trains is a little excessive, You know. Right, I'm also going to get another train here, and you're going to deliver steel down to this second mechanical part place here. Good bars. Away you go. Yeah, and I think I might drop this back down to 2 trains. We'll go with 2 trains. We'll go with 2 trains. Okay, there we go. We got up here. There we go. We just need to fill them, and then they're going and they're doing their thing, which is cool. Okay. Right, where did I put the there? They will not let you make carbon without making. Yeah, it also won't let you get nitrogen without getting water. But fortunately, buildings that produce 2 goods seem to ignore 1 if they do it. So yeah, double my high-tech parts. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt. Oop. Interesting. These are not the way I wanted them to be. Oh, there's only 24 of them here, isn't there? Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Shoot. Okay. And also, what I might do then is, where are you delivering polymer to? There, making these. Okay. And then if we come back up here again, what have we got here? We've got, conveniently, some aluminium spare. So let's take the aluminium to this new place. One there. Aluminium. And I don't have space to grab the other aluminium. But that's okay, so we can grab some aluminium from that one. That's cool. We've got this second waste disposal set up here if we need to. We're doing okay though for waste disposal. I think we're doing fine. Might no. Oh, that's not good. I destroyed it. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Is that here? No, is that over here? Yes, over here. Okay, we need to put that back in there. That's awkward. You can put things on top of train stops, it deletes them. That's not. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Right, so 5 and 2. This must be 5. Okay, there we go. Right, boom. Okay. Now, hopefully everything's running and doing its thing there. We're going to take the aluminium from there and bring it down to here to run our second lot of high-tech. And what I'm also going to do is what I wanted to do over here. Grab the polymer here, and I know we have polymer here already, but bring it over. Bring it over. Bring the polymer over, please. Are you bringing polymer over? No, you're bringing polymer over to here. You don't want to do that anymore. Stop that. Bring the polymer from there to here. Oh, we're just delivering it from here over. Okay, well, we don't want to do that anymore. We don't want to deliver anymore. Okay, you can run off this polymer here. You're good. Yeah, okay. Mama has a river running through the second largest city. Well, don't forget. Oh, excuse me. You should have unlocked dams. You should have to deal with them, I would have thought. Right, why are you not expanding anymore? What's wrong? I need to destroy. I need to destroy some of the city. I have to destroy something because this is producing 223 a go. There's not enough drones to empty it into it. There we go. That's better. Okay. Dams don't stop underground aquifers. That's true, but I mean, surely a river should have an origin point. I don't know. I've not come to that yet. So you're the same, aren't you? Yeah. You're the same. So we're gonna have to do this. We simply can't empty the waste disposal unit fast enough. Okay, New Sao Paulo. New Sao Paulo, you now want oxygen. Okay. We can do that. How far apart do we want these? 2. Oop, not concrete. This wants to be oxygen. I think I wanted to put them further apart than that. Hang on. 1, no, 2. Yeah. We'll make sure they don't interact with each other. That was all it was. So you're going to be oxygen, okay? And then we're going to get some oxygen generators. Just put them there. Okay. And then I think what we're going to do here is turn those off. And this just sit here doing sweet nothing, because that should be enough concrete to get us to the point where we want reinforced concrete. Okay, let's get a train going then, shall we? From down here up to there. We have plenty of spaces for oxygen to go here. So, terrain. Click. Start there. Go all the way over to New Sao Paulo. No, wait a moment. That's good. Now we come over here. Yeah, I can send the sulfur. Yeah, that's not bad idea. Send the sulfur in. You're going to go to there. You're going to go oxygen, and you're going to deliver 8. One train can deliver 8 a go. And the irony is that it's coming from this direction. So it's going to come from here. Where is it? Here it is. Here it is. It's going to come from here. It's going to come up. It's going to come along here. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. Okay. I also, I think I messed up. I just realised it probably didn't get loaded completely. I should also probably put the line, the wiggle line up there, because it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Go faster. Go faster. Show me the train. Here it comes. It didn't get full. It didn't get completely full. So that can deliver 8 a year from there to here and drive back again. And the demand is already 10. Okay, how are we doing? You are going and catching up. That's cool. Why is New Dallas not expanding again? What's wrong? What's wrong? Supply? What supply? High-tech parts? What? Ah, yeah, we need to... I'm sorry, we got to destroy lots of stuff because your demand is too high for a single drone system to deliver in time. Wow, okay, so that means I'm going to do that over here as well. Which is a little bit more awkward to do here, actually, because, yeah. There you go. But got a nudge and need to scratch A and Horizon. Unfortunately, it's making it stronger. Right, now deliver all the goods. Now we have 3 lots. We have 6 drones coming in delivering. I thought the delivery would be the throughput that was the problem. But surprise, surprise, that's how it works. Okay. It's my fault. It's not my fault. I'm not playing it. I'm playing this. We're going to get 10,000 people soon. But have a good evening. We will play that on Friday. I will play Alien Horizon on Friday. We'll do some more Against the Storm tomorrow. Very enjoying Against Storm. I know not a lot of people enjoy watching it probably, but I enjoy playing it, so I'm going to play it. Simple as that. Okay, come on. Is it going to be this one that gets to 10,000? No, it's going to be New Dallas that gets 10,000 first. Hey! And then we get level 12 complete because we need to get 30 degrees. So, cool. Yay! And then we need to reach 1,000 population in the second city. We're almost at 10,000. Hey! Then we need to reach 30,000 people. We haven't got there yet. Okay, but we do have trees unlocked. Okay, I skipped through many levels there. We've unlocked trees. We've unlocked the dam element. We've unlocked the greenhouse and the pumping station. Pump water from ground. Must be built over humid ground, not submerged in water. Green areas in the water view. Green areas in the water view. We have no green areas in the water view. How dare you? If I want to import water, it's going to be easier if I import water from down here. And bring it up. That's going to be the best way for us to do it, although not exactly brilliant space here. You need a lot of space. If we go up north, we don't really have any train lines near. And then here, oh, that's great. Do it here and build below New Dallas. Make the areas green? Yes, we need to make the areas green. I also need to make some trees. And some dam elements. But I want to get some water in because we want to get food. The next demand is going to be food, isn't it, for the towns? I bet that's what you're after right now, isn't it? Yeah, they want food right now. So, let us plan for this. So, pop. Food. Food, 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 food. Okay. You are food. Excellent. Demand is currently 100. That means everything's going to catch up because I don't know why, but when you add extra stuff to things, extra goods, the demand goes down, which is weird. But I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. Nothing uses this loop. God, because I need to do this. This is going to be organic waste. That means I want to build a loop out here. Like that. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we have organic waste in there. New Dallas. Can we do the same here? We build. This is going to be food now, isn't it? Food. Food, 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 food. We're not unloading on the other side here because these are all these. Waste. Oh. You are going to be organic waste. Okay. New Sao Paulo doesn't have any demands like that right now, so we'll leave you doing your thing there. That's fine. Okay. Okay. So food is going to have to come in here, and then we're going to have to deal with organic waste. So what do we need? We need, oh, I need to put in some more stuff. Unpause the game. I need to put in some more, put all these. This one needs to be making greenhouses, and I don't know how many pumping stations we need. Steel bar and polymer. Oh, steel bar. Oh, we can do it here. You, make ourselves greenhouses. And then you want to live. There. Polymer. There we go. Make greenhouses. I'll put no one there. Make 2 lots of greenhouses. I don't know how many we need. Lots of them, but that means we're using more steel, which is excellent. We're not using aluminium here. Why are we not using aluminium here? Where's your destination? The destination is down here. The destination is full because we're not using enough high tech. can't do a great deal about that. The demand for goods has gone down. But yeah, can't do a great deal about that. That's fine. That's fine. How's the polymer doing over here? Is it used up yet? No, it's getting there though. Oh yes, I messed up the building this one, didn't I? Yeah, you can't actually output your goods anywhere. Yeah, because of this weird shaped thing in the center here, so you can't actually output your goods anyway. That will all filter down into these, so our train's going to pick up the polymer at some point there. Right. So, 91 ice extractors. The best way I can do this is put in there, that reaches those two. Boom, and then it would be auction. One. Okay. Then on the other side we do auction. The problem to that is that's not going to work because of the train. I just realised there's no work because of the train. Okay, so what I need to do instead is do it horizontally. Yes, like this. So just do a line of them as far as I want to go with the trains. This. Then just do right, that's where the hexes do weirdness. Fine. I don't want to run out of them. Let's draw that in then. Okay. Probably want to where it does this weirdness here somewhere. This is where I want to put the for train lines come through. Okay, and then we want to go here and we want to go this one and make it auction. That reaches all of those, and then you do all of those. Those. You want to be Russian. Wrong, that's fine. Okay, like that. There we go. Okay. Okie dokie. Train line that goes along here, dump, and the center. Yep, on a very broken, weird file, but that's absolutely fine. that is really, really, really drink. One, two. Okay, so that. So I'll tell you what, put there, that, and just do that. Do that. There we go. Okay, that is all sorts of broken because it's the way the hexes work down here. But this should produce 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 40 oxygen. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 200. Nice. Okay. Let's put it there. One here. I'm going to go 8, 16, 32, 40. $200. Okay, same for nitrogen. Cool. Okay. Let me try to clump this up together better. Like into maybe one stop. Like that. We'll do multiple slots, not a problem. Okay, and this is going to connect to the bottom of this somewhere. I don't know what's going to go there. I'm going to do like food and stuff probably over here. It wants to come up and connect to here somewhere. Be it. That's gonna be it. Oh, not gonna be it. I won't get any further out of that. Nope. I won't get any further down. Just build the wiggly train up the wiggly hexes. Oh wow. Okay, that was where it was. That was the connection. Okie dokie. Cool. Right. Okay. Oof. Now, food. We do have line here. Do food with. I feel like we may need a lot of food though. efficient. That instead. Okay. Just that means I can push things closer together. So, what does food require? Do we have any food yet? We have 16 food. What do these require? These require compost and water. Oh. You can make compost from carbon and nitrogen. Okay, so one compost, that needs 15 compost and stupid amounts of water. 60 water. Well, 18. That means, wow. This is going to do 3. This is going to do 6. Yeah, that needs 60 water. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So it's 8, 9, 10, 11, it's 12 to 1? Is that right? Is that, it's 12 ice extractors to 1 greenhouse? Wow. Okay. Yeah, you got a pumping station which can pump water. But right now the ice extractors is 12 to 1. Oof. Oof, that's a lot. Wow. Okay. However, I have realised I got these wrong because I told them it will be auction. That's stupid. Definitely need to consolidate them down because there's no way I can have that many stocks there. If it's 12 to 1, then what I'm going to do is open these ends up and double open. Because that will because that now is 48, which means it's now making 240. Which means one strip of this is worth 4 water for food. Because 48 divided by 2 is 4. So that means if I put 8 food down, 8 greenhouses down, we can run it off that little thing down below. And we can just duplicate this as we needed. to do things. So yeah. Okay. So we need to do this. This is going to be water. I think just 4. Yeah, we'll just do that. Although you need way more water than you do the other one. So, and then this is going to be compost. That. Then your outputs are going to be food. Just do that. Just do that. That's fine. Just do that. Okay. I don't want to do more in here, but I can't do more in here because of space and things. Now, how many can we fit in here? So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right. Train stations. How do I figure out the train stations here now? Well, I can that gives us 1, 2, 3, 6 stations with easy loading. Oh, yeah, do 6 stations. Okay, we'll do 6 stations. We'll have many train delivering many goods. You go here, deliver water. Hey, you go here, deliver water. You here, water. I'm not going to get all of them in there, am I? Nope. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. As long as all the water gets up here eventually. Zoom. And you here and deliver. We'll just extend this out. This. Because all the stuff gets dropped off and it just gets brought back anyway. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Now, compost. Compost. We are getting organic materials from here. Are we not? Oh, come on, game. Yep, we're getting organic waste from here. So what if we recycle the organic waste? You're going to be doing compost. here we have, I don't know what you make the most of. You make 5 organic waste and 1 nitrogen. Okay, so we want nitrogen, and then we want to have organic waste here. It's going to be compost. Oh. Right. Okay. And then we're going to bring a couple of trains in. So we're going to bring you. Can't do anything here because I haven't actually finished off this. Oh, swords are broken. There. There we go, that's better. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, right. Now I want to add some trains. So, train from the furthest away to here. Organic waste. And from there, there. Waste. And New Dallas is going to be the same. Here to there with organic waste, and the same for the other one too. Well, anyways, awesome. Right. A quick look here. Yeah, you're good. Okay. Okie dokie. And how much organic waste are we getting? 150. This is dealing with not enough. With Dallas is most definitely not. You're getting 150. You can deliver 20. Okay. So we then will get the organic waste, which is here. Put them. And I want to grab the train. And compost. Train. There. Compost. Train. To there with compost. Okay, we just need to deal with the nitrogen. Don't know what to do with nitrogen. What do I do with nitrogen? Used in any used to make compost and tempered steel. Okay. Compost uses carbon and nitrogen. Okay. We have a compost system going as well somewhere. Definitely have plenty of carbon. Okay, I'm not unloading the oxygen fast enough. That does make sense. Means I'm not going to be unloading the compost lever. Okay. So let's do the same here. Let's go. Oh, you want to be oven? How much do you actually make compost? You run 30. We do not need a great deal of this running, but I do need to deal with whatever possible nitrogen we have up here. You order the nitrogen. Wait, no, wrong. It doesn't produce nitrogen. It uses nitrogen. Yeah, numpty. Hang on. Yeah, cost. Oh dear. What was you thinking? I don't know. This can be left for the minute. That's fine. Right. I guess we need some trains coming down here doing this as well. How much nitrogen do we need? All of it. A nice round number. We're going to go with all of it. I want to bring all of these together. So you can all balance out between each other, and hopefully you'll come down the ends here, so I can just tap in a train here. What I want to do right now, and bring this train up to here. Put it here, do nitrogen. And it's 3 nitrogen. Yeah, I don't have any way to balance the nitrogen. Bit to the centre. Completely misread that. It uses organic waste and nitrogen. Break it down into compost. So that makes 30 compost, which is not a great deal. So we've got, need to get nitrogen to the centre as well. This is built badly. This is built badly. Built badly by me. Let's you unload them to there and to there. You can go to that one and share with that one. You can share that one. All balances. All balances. It's fine. We don't need that one in the centre there. Okay. Okay. Hopefully that'll work. Are we getting rid of enough organic waste here? How much organic? We've got 150 organic waste. We are dealing with, 220. So potentially we have enough organic waste being moved. Why are you no longer expanding? Because you don't have any food, which makes sense. Because I haven't got any food. We don't have any food being made yet. Let's fix that problem next. No, Hedgehog Man, hello, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day today. We had a red hedgehog here earlier on. All the colours of the hedgehog rainbow. Okay. You currently want 100. Means this is going to have to be at least 5 trains. Oh dear lord, oh dear lord. What the? Oh yeah. Right. Then we're going to come down here again, and we want to go train. Food, food, food. Here, and we're going to go Dallas. Food. And this is going to need about 10 trains. Yeah. Oh yes, oh yes. We are probably not making enough food to do that. We are making 30 times 8. 240. We currently have 200 food demand going on. That's a bit of a problem. Unload the trains faster. $57 is coming down. I have no idea what our potential is for this. What do we need? We're going to need 15. We need 120. Got 3. Doing 57, which means we're probably going to need 2 trains. That is providing this can keep up, actually, because I don't think it's going to, because it requires 5 organic waste to go to make 1 compost. It's not going to keep up. Okay. We are definitely getting there. Right, what's wrong with New Sao Paulo? You no longer want concrete. You want reinforced concrete. Okay, let's get rid of that line there. Process station, isn't it? Let's change this to reinforced concrete. And we're going to have to import reinforced concrete from the other side of the world. Exotic reinforced concrete. What's wrong with this? Steel bars? No steel bars? What? Uh-oh. 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 I guess we've eaten a patch of iron. Yep, we have absolutely eaten a patch of iron here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's to there. I can't do it on the end there because I don't think it'll let me put a station there. No, can't put a station on the junction. Okay, so we'll just have to do 3 of them. That'll be fine. How's our waste doing? Our waste is doing fine. We're not using the aluminium here. Can you share aluminium between the two? Balance it better, please. Okay. Okay. So we have a town at 10,000, and we can't go any further because it needs food. It needs more food than we're delivering. That's okay. We need to set this up here. This is going to be nitrogen. 2 carbon, 1 nitrogen. Do it that way. Right, you're going to make compost. I just want to fit as much in here as I possibly can. Try and figure it out. It's not really going to work here. That. That's better. Okay, so this wants to be compost. No matter what I do here, I cannot make that work. It's an odd number of goods. So let's just do this, shall we? Off. And then Okay, and we have 2 stations and 1 station, blah blah blah. Okay, okay. Okay, so carbon's easy. Carbon's very easy. We have absolute metric ton of the stuff up here. Station in here down to there. Oven. And you are going to be carbon as well. Like so, there we go. Okay, so it's the carbon coming down. Now we need to get more nitrogen. We can steal from down here because they won't mind. They won't mind at all. Nitrogen. Nitrogen. Okay, and then we can just increase the trains on the nitrogen. Go with 4. 4 seems like a good number. Let's go with 4. Boom. Oh, and I could probably do with getting carbon unloaded. Getting both carbon and nitrogen unloaded on both sides of the track so that it actually unloads it. Okay, what did we do up here that messed up with this? So scrap that line, scrap that line, scrap that line. Up here. Those. Okay. Right, now we're going to go down to the food line. We're going to be the outside one. 2 trains. You down to the food line. Be the other outside one with 2 trains, and here I'm gonna go you go there, compost, you go there, and compost, and then you go there with compost. Okay. Go. Okay, nitrogen gets unloaded nice and quickly. That works pretty well. Independent stations, that works better. Okay, you're getting your nitrogen, you're getting bits and pieces. Cool, which means the food will now be getting compost. which means the food can get going, and because the food is going, the towns are expanding again. Hurrah! How are we doing for this? This is doing rather well. I think this was... This is going rather well. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doing that. And I don't remember where we've got the other one set up down here, isn't it? Got 5 doing this one. Oh. Yay! Okay, we hit the milestone for that one. We now need to get to 100,000 in the biggest city, which is going to be interesting. All 5 of those going again. Excellent. Right. Okay. Still don't have any water coming out because we're still minus 21 degrees, but the temperature is rising, which is awesome. However, we're not going to get to where I wanted to get to today. Simply because it's nearly 2 o'clock and I have to go. I must sleep. Okay. So, what do we need to do? Well, we need to tap into another iron patch because this iron patch is now dead. This iron patch is dead. Okay. Yeah, so we have to find another iron patch next time and expand out from there. But that's going to be probably next week if we continue. I don't know yet. We will see. We will see. This is all done here. Excellent. Zoom. Zoom. And zoom. There we go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I don't know where that was actually delivering stuff to. Was that polymers delivering here? I think it was. Okay, we got polymers. We got polymers. Polymers are not a problem at all. At all. Boom. There. And deliver polymer. There we go. Yay! Okay. Eating carbon, that's fine. Eating carbon, that's fine. I actually have a polymer. An aluminium drop off, so that's a polymer pickup. That's the only polymer pickup there is. Yeah. That's the only place we're picking polymer up from. That's fine, that's fine. Although it doesn't have any carbon. I'm going to move that polymer pickup. I'm going to move it over here. Because this isn't being used at all. This is being used for stuff, so I'll pick up. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Trying to test Nintendo 64 controller. Got the remote thing. Use it on your Switch. I need to set my Switch back up again and get Ring Fit out so I can actually get rid of my belly. Up the water. Up the... There we go. Okay. Hopefully that will fix that problem there as well. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So, we're going to leave this one here. We're going to leave this one here. And we may come back next week and carry on with it. We'll see. We will see. I like this game. It's another one of those games that's it's a lot of fun. Gets a bit grindy. All games have to do that in this sort of genre. They have to get a bit grindy because obviously you need to produce more and more and more. That's the whole idea of playing through the length of them. And we're at the grindy stage, which is not very exciting to watch, I'm afraid. So, but there you go. That's the thing. If you're here for excitement, then you're in the wrong place, I'm afraid. Very much in the wrong place, but I'm sure you all know that. That's not what we're about here. So I am going to leave this one here and I will come back next time. Tomorrow we're going to play some more Against the Storm. We're going to continue with that because it's Thursdays. I want to play that on Thursdays, that's the idea. And then Friday we will try this Alien Horizon and we will see what it does. Not what it does. What it's like. We'll see. We'll see what it is. Brand, it's a free game. It's a free game to play. So we'll give it a try. See how it goes. So I will say thank you very, very, very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one. And I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.